So right now I'm waiting for the nurse to come back in and take a picture of me. She just took my blood pressure and a urine test, and I'm super scared but super excited. So I just left the doctor's office and I'm like in pain, but I'm not in pain. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a numb pain. And if anything, my back hurts more than anything. And I just feel like I can't really move. I don't know, I feel like a pressure in my chest. My chest feels like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm so tired and dehydrated and hungry. And it's raining. Okay, good morning. I am a few hours post-op, I guess. Yesterday when I left here, it was like 11:30. I had to be at the surgery center at 12, and by state law, I have to be there at least 2 hours before my surgery. So I was in the waiting room for 2 hours, and then they called me back and did a urine analysis, pregnancy test, and then a drug test, which were all negative, of course. And then I was in a waiting room again by myself, and they made me dress up into like, like surgery clothes, a hairnet, gown, and anti-embolism socks, which I'm still wearing right now. I'll explain those in a second. I went in and they put an IV in me. I saw 2 nurses and the doctor. They asked me the same questions. They took pictures of me from like 5 different angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 different angles. And then, sorry, it's kind of hard to breathe. And then when I went into the room finally for surgery, the operating room, I had to lay on this bed that like was sort of like a cross shape, like my arms were like flat out to the sides of me, and where the lady had put my IV, she like took the IV out and she looks at me, she goes, "Okay babe, this is gonna make you fall asleep." And I'm like, okay, like thinking it would take like a few minutes. Literally after I said okay, I was like knocked out within like 5 seconds. So I definitely went in the operating room around 4 p.m. In the operating room, I had to bring this band and this bra with me. I'm going to show you like a clearer view of it. And then, sorry. Then, like, I don't know how long after, I felt myself trying to wake up, and I was in the recovery room. And it was kind of like, like when you have a bad dream and you're trying to wake up and you're trying to call out for someone, but no one can hear you and you can barely move. That's how I felt. I felt so loopy, and I was just like, nurse. And then finally someone heard me, and they called my dad and told him I woke up. So then they grabbed a wheelchair, and then she helped me get into the wheelchair and took me outside, and my dad picked me up in my car. And then we stopped at Walgreens. Like, I wasn't feeling too terrible, like I could walk and stuff. The only thing is I felt like really like loopy, I guess, because of the medicine and the anesthesia wearing off. But one big like side effect of like coming down from anesthesia is nausea, which thank God I don't have. Like, I never, any surgery or like procedure I ever had where I had to have anesthesia and be knocked out, I never felt like nauseous or anything like that. So thank God for that. It's kind of hard to talk, so I'm gonna make this quick. So basically after that, went home. I really didn't feel like laying down, so I kind of just like walked around a little bit. If anything, the most pain that I have is my back. like my upper back, and I don't know if it's just from laying back so flat for so long, because like right now I'm up and it doesn't hurt that bad, but when I'm laying down it just hurts so bad. Or maybe it's just like the pressure of the implants. But when I got home, the worst part for me was when I did finally decide to lay down. I had to pee like every hour. It was so annoying because I just kept drinking water. I was so dehydrated. And getting up is like the worst part. Like my bed is kind of like high up a little bit, so it was like hard to like get up. My dad slept next to me just in case I needed anything, but for the most part, like all I had to do was get up and pee. And every time I got up and peed, I like walked around my apartment the long way and then came back, because they suggest that you just like walk around a little bit whenever you get up. I did that. And in terms of like eating, yesterday when I came home I ate some fruit. They advise you to stay away from sodium, and I'm a vegan, so I just ate some fruit, which felt good. And then this morning I'm having oatmeal, and the way I keep my oatmeal low sodium is I use plant-based pea protein milk, which is like 0 sodium or like 2% sodium, something like that. I put powdered peanut butter, which is low sodium. I'm so hot, sorry. Chia seeds, it's just no sodium. Flaxseed, no sodium, and some honey, just to give it a little bit of sweetness. Also gonna have a banana and some coconut water for my breakfast. I do have to go back to the doctor today, which is what I'm trying to eat. I haven't been able to take a shower, obviously, so I'm still wearing the same leggings and I feel kind of gross. I'm just gonna try to wash my face or just like makeup wipe it. But yeah, that's it for the most part. I'm feeling super weak, but I just wanted to, record this before I go back and lay down, because once I get down there, I'm not getting back up. Also, I'm gonna have to crank up the AC because this oxy is making me so freaking hot. Like I'm just like dying right now. Here's basically, almost forgot this, but this is what it looks like right now. Super swollen. It looks a lot bigger than it probably is, but yeah, I have this band here and then the sports bra, and actually this is like, a lot of this is like gauze, like dressing inside, so yeah, it's not this big, but I don't really feel pain here, just a little bit on my right side, like underneath here. That's about it. I'm sorry, I'm standing in a really awkward position, but yeah. So yeah, that's that. I will check in maybe tomorrow when I feel a little bit better. But thanks for watching.